What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Great Messiah, back with another video. For today's video, this is going to be things that I've learned from my failed relationship. Things that I've learned from my failed relationship, right? So, number one. When I first met this woman, right? We met online. She watched my videos for months before she met me through YouTube, right? And we started talking from there. So I asked her to move in with me over of just 6 months of us talking on the phone. And the 6 months of us speaking on the phone, it was going well. So I said, okay, well, hey, let's just move in together. Because she was in a hard situation financially, and I was in a bad. I said, hey, let's try to, let's live together and let's try to figure stuff out. So my first mistake is, even though I was talking to her for 6 months, that was on the phone. It was on the phone or FaceTime. It wasn't in person. That was my first mistake right there, because I've heard people say, oh, before you get with somebody, talk to them for at least 6 months or something like that. And at the very least 6 months before you make it official. So even though I talked to her for 6 months, that was on the phone. It wasn't in person. And it was a long distance talking. So it was on the phone. So that was where I fucked up. Because, it wasn't in person. I'm pretty sure if it was in person, I would have realized that this woman wasn't worth my time. But it was on the phone. So that's where I fucked up right there. I also fucked up going forward. I would never live with another woman again. I would never do this shit again. Ever. This particular woman, she says she's going to be leaving in August. If she's not gone by August, I'm leaving. If she is not gone by August, I'm gone. If she is not out this house by August, because she's been saying she's going to leave multiple times. The first time she said she's going to leave was September of 2024. She's still here. I'm leaving. I'm going to be leaving this month. That month comes, she's still here. I'm going to be leaving this month. This month comes, she's still here. If she is not gone by August, I'm gone. I'm moving out. This is my final straw. With this particular woman, even though the relationship ain't work out, I said, okay, even though the relationship ain't work out, we can still be roommates. This economy's tough. And I told him multiple times, I said, hey, listen, we got to stick together. We have to stick together. We have to join forces. We have to help each other. We have to be a form of, we have to be there for one another to help us get through these times of this recession, this fucked up economy. I've told her that multiple times. Yeah, you're right. I agree with you. But then she don't want to help. She don't want to listen to nobody. I will never live with a woman again. Mark my words, dude. I would never do this shit again. Because it don't matter how much I try to tell her to stop disrespecting me. Quit getting in my face. Stop threatening me. Quit insulting me. Quit disrespecting me. she's still gonna do it. No matter how much I say don't do it, no matter how much I convey to not speak to me in that manner, quit getting right here in my face, quit pointing your finger in my face, she's gonna still keep doing it. No matter how much I say it. No matter how much I say it, she's gonna still keep doing it. I have good composure. I probably only yelled at her probably maybe 6 times for the 2 years that she's been that we've lived together, because we've lived together for 2 years. I probably only yelled at her probably 6 times when she was really getting on my motherfucking nerves. Where she's yelled at me at least over fucking 25 times. So yes, there were some parts where I slipped up, but for the most part, I keep my composure. But I'm getting tired of it. I've tried to be nice. I tried to say, hey, is there anything that I could work on? You know, what's going on? You know, and I try to come to a resolution. I try, hey, man, you know, while we living with each other, man, we got to be on good terms. We have to help each other. We have to support one another. Even if we're not together in a relationship, until one of us moves out and does our own thing, let's continue to be a support system to one another. No matter how many times I say this, she does not listen. I would never. So my second mistake, I'm never living with a woman again. But hey, I'm young. I'm not super young, but I'm somewhat young because I'm still in my 20s, right? I'm finna be 27 next month. I'm still, but I moved her in at 24, so I was still young, right? You live and you learn. I would never live with a woman again. Well, not all women are like that. I know that, but just I ain't risking it. I ain't risking it no more. Nope. I'm having my own crib. If I'm dealing with a chick, you can come visit, but at some point, get your motherfucking ass out. I'm not doing it no more. Right? When I first met her, she was nice, sweet, supportive of me, gave me positive affirmation, encouraged me. We had good conversation, good laughs. When she first got here, anytime my dick was hard, she made sure that she satisfied it, made sure my dick was satisfied. She even said one time, as a woman, you can't let your man go out in the world with his balls not being empty. And she's right. You can't let your man go out in the world and not have his balls emptied out. And she made sure that my nuts was empty the fuck out. But then at a certain point in time, I'm going months without getting pussy. Months. And I said, hey, listen, I'm a man. A man got to get some pussy sometimes. You know, I can't go months and months without, you know, I got to get some sometimes, man. You can't just have me wait 2, 3, 4 months. The longest has been 4. I'm like, damn, I don't got time for that. But then when she thinks I was talking to another woman, she'll get mad and start cussing me out. Oh, you trying to fuck other women. But I'm like, I'm trying to fuck you, but you keep on turning me down. What the fuck? I mean, I wasn't trying to do nothing. But if I was, can you really get mad at that? You ain't fucking me. What else am I supposed to do? I'm not saying I should cheat, and I didn't. But I'm just saying, you ain't doing it. What the fuck I'm supposed to do? So you ain't, and the thing was, when she used to reject my sexual advances, she used to be like I remember one time I tried to make a move. She said, oh my God, you're too easy. I'm like, aren't you my girlfriend? Wait, aren't you my girlfriend? Ain't I your boyfriend? Am I supposed to be difficult to get some dick? Am I supposed to make it difficult for you to get some dick out of me? Like, we're in a committed relationship. Am I supposed to play hard to get? Am I supposed to play hard to get? I can see if I was a random stranger and you say, man, you too easy. I'm your man. What kind of shit is that? Loud ass lawnmower. I'm too easy? I'm your man. So then there was times where she'll say, oh, I'm not attracted to men. I don't want no man. I ain't attracted to a man. But I'm like, I'm a man. You knew I was a man before you met me. What the fuck you mean? You ain't attracted to a man. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm a man. And you knew I was a man, but you shaming me being a man. It was multiple times where she shamed me, where she shamed the fact that I was a man. And I'm like, you knew I was a man before you met me. Why would you shame that I'm a man? Loud ass fucking lawnmower. Right? Then there was when she met me, she said, me, I'm like, you already knew I was a man. Then when she met me, she said that she liked niggas who was chunky. She said she liked niggas that had some meat on them. But then when she get mad, then she called me a fat ass black ass motherfucker. Hell no. Oh man. I like that, you know, I like all them fucking rolls on your big ass. But then when she get mad, like, you a fat ass black motherfucker. She knew I was a broke ass black motherfucker before she met me. Cause I made videos about it. I wasn't fake flexing. Oh yeah, girl, I got all this money. You know what I'm saying? Shout it, I'll spoil your ugly ass. You know what I'm talking about? She already knew I was broke. She was broke when I met her. We was both some broke black motherfuckers. But then when she get mad, oh, now I'm a broke ass motherfucker. Oh, there's so many men that I have that have more money than you that I could get with, and blah blah blah. But I'm like, if you have these options, why didn't you just choose them? When I met her, she was homeless. She had nowhere, according to her, she had nowhere to stay. And I'm not judging. I'm not trying to insult. I don't look down on people who's homeless. Now, right now, my mom is letting us rent out the house. But prior to us renting out the house, uh, uh, my mom didn't create that opportunity for us to rent the house out. So I had to talk my mom into letting her stay here, because my mom don't know her, because she had nowhere to stay according to her. So me and my mom took her in, and she gonna tell me when she, like, you know, down the line, oh, it was your mom that let me stay here. It wasn't you. But I'm like, well, if I didn't tell her, if I didn't put in a good word for you, you wouldn't be staying here. Because if I wasn't my mom's son, I said, hey, listen, there's a girl I'm fucking with. She needs somewhere to stay. I'm fucking with her. Can you help her? And my mom was like, well, I don't want no girl. I don't want no girl in that damn house. And I had to talk her into it. And she finally agreed to it. And she was, even after it happened, she was pissed off like a motherfucker at me. But then over time, she started to like her. She started to get used to her. And it's all good. I did that. She was sleeping outside. She had people trying to kidnap her, sexually assault her. She got into a car accident. Her body got fucked up. I said, hey, listen, stay here with me. Even though I wasn't able to fulfill my promise, because I said, hey, listen, you know, you come here, you don't got to work for, you don't got to work for 6 months to a year. I'll pay all the bills. Because she said she said that she was not trying to work. She said that she wasn't trying to have me take care of her forever. She just needed just a little bit of time to get on her feet, to rest up. And I wasn't able to do that because right when she got here, I got fucking fired from my bitch ass job. So I wasn't able to do that. So she had to pay. So she paid the rent for 14 months. And, you know, while she was still recovering and stuff like that, which, you know, yeah. What else? You feel me? And yeah, so, you know, so even though I wasn't able to live up to my end of the deal, it's still a better situation than what she was previously in. If I'm homeless, right, and I'm injured from a car wreck, people trying to take my cheeks. And someone says, hey, Sizzle, man, you can stay with me, dog. I'll pay all the bills for 6 months or whatever, and you stay here and you recover. But things don't work out, and I have to end up paying the bills for that year or something like that. I'm be like, damn, you know, it wasn't exactly the ideal situation that I expected, but hey, at least I'm able to have somewhere to live. She don't see it that way. Oh, you gotta pay me back and you know, I even told her, I said, hey, you know, I'm gonna pay you back for this, you know. So I did say that, but she keep throwing it in my face. You gotta pay me back for the time that I paid the rent for you for 14 months. And during that time, I was still trying to help the best way I can. I still paid the internet bill. I still paid, me and my mom paid the utility bill. I still cut the grass. I still cooked the breakfast. And I still try to clean up the house. And I offered emotional support when she was having difficulties at her job and it was stressing her out. So I was a form of comfort. Every day she would say, hey, you know, this will happen at work. Every day she would vent to me about what happened at work. I was her avenue to vent off frustration. So I still provided some value. It wasn't like I was doing. It wasn't like I wasn't doing anything at all. But that don't get appreciated. Um, you know, throughout the course of us living together, there's times we broke up, got back together, broke up, got back together, broke up, got back together. Over, like, multiple times. Multiple awkward situations where sometimes we have sex and we both we both understand that we shouldn't be doing this, but it's like we live in the same house, we're kind of familiar with each other, and we want some pussy or we want some dick right now. Let's just get it out the way. But then I'm like, damn, why did I do that? Because I shouldn't be sleeping with her, you feel me? You know, it's kind of like that complicated stage. Anyone that's had a boyfriend or a girlfriend, everybody goes to that complicated stage where it's like you guys aren't together, but y'all still are kind of attached a little bit. So sometimes y'all may still fuck or have feelings at times, but it's like y'all not really together and you shouldn't be doing that shit any damn way. So I fucked up a few times with that, but I think going forward, I don't think I'm ever, like, I'm completely done, even though I said that shit the last time. But like, I think I'm really done now because I can't keep going through this, man. I'm better than this. Same woman told me, oh, I need someone to lead me. I need someone to guide me. I need somebody to take leadership. But then when I tell her what to do, she don't follow. She don't listen to what I tell her. And I don't say, bitch, make me a sandwich. Bitch, do that. I don't say that. Certain things that I feel like I have wisdom on, I showcase my wisdom and guidance to her, and she don't listen to what I tell her. And when things don't work out, she's complaining about it. But I say, hey, I already gave you the solution. All you had to do is just follow my plan. You didn't do it. That's why going forward, I don't try to make plans with people. I don't do that shit. I don't try to make plans and do, because people not going to listen to what I tell them to do. So I'm done with that shit. Was I perfect in a relationship? No. In the past where I made videos and shit, when I was still with her, you're not supposed to do that. You don't be with somebody and you're in a relationship and you going online, making videos, doing subtle, indirect statements about people on your channel. You're not supposed to do stuff like that. So that's where I fucked up. And I will take accountability for that. So she was right about calling me out on that. She's right. And I said, hey, listen, I'm gonna work on this, that you are correct. I shouldn't be doing that. Just because I get mad at you about something, that doesn't mean that I go online and make indirect statements about you. Damn. So I take accountability for that. Right? Then there was a couple things that I told her earlier, like years ago, like almost 2 years ago, that still gets thrown in my face, even though I already apologized for it. Where I said, oh, you kind of look like silly, or, oh, so do you expect, I already explained that in the older videos. I'm not finna explain it here. Still gets thrown in my face. I'm being accused of putting witchcraft. Oh, I think you and your friends and your family is doing black magic and casting spells on me. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know nothing about no black magic, no witchcraft. I don't know shit about none of that shit. So when things go wrong in her life, she thinks I'm doing black magic to make things go bad in her life. She never really gives me credit. If I do stuff for her, she don't never say, hey, you thank me for all the times that you did this for me. She always says, I ain't doing enough. When she's hungry, I say, hey, when she, there's plenty of times where I asked her, are you hungry? She'll say no, but then complain that I'm starving her. You don't never ask me if I'm hungry, but I asked her multiple times and she says no. Or if I do buy her something, she don't eat the damn food, but then say I'm starving her. When she's sick, I try to offer certain things to help, but she'll say, you never check up on me. You never see how I'm doing. But I used to always check up on her, ask how she's doing. All the time. When she was crying, every time I saw her crying, I'll go to her, rub her back, and try to console her. And I did it so many times where she said, hey, listen, you don't got to always keep on doing that. Unless I call you over to comfort me, stop doing that. I said, okay. Then when I stopped doing it, oh, why are you not comforting me? I'm like, because you told me to stop. Never get the credit that I deserve, right? Barely get a apology, and if I do get an apology, you know, it's like a forced apology. Remember when in school or when you were younger and your parents be like, apologize now, and then you say sorry just because someone told you to say sorry? But you really didn't mean it. You just said it just because the other person wanted you to say it. So those are the kind of apologies I get most of the time. Right? I don't really do much to this woman. I don't really do that much. Have I done some things? Yes. Anybody any person in a relationship, they're gonna have the man or the woman or the two men or two women, at some point somebody's gonna do some bullshit. Any human being that you are around for a long period of time, they're gonna do something. They're gonna do some bullshit. It's gonna happen. Every human is gonna do some bullshit at some point in time. I'm gonna do some, like, if you're around me long enough, I'm gonna probably do some bullshit. Not nothing too crazy, but I'm a human being. I'm probably gonna make a mistake and make you upset a little bit. I'm a human. And you gonna do the same to me. Like, damn, why the fuck you just do that stupid shit? That's what it is. There's people in your life that you love and care for, where there's a certain point of time where they made you mad, and there's a point of time where you made them mad. It's going to happen. So I'm not saying I've never done anything wrong, but I wasn't abusive. I was comforting, and I wasn't a piece of dog shit that she thinks I am or tells her people that I am. I was a good man. The main thing that I really lacked was the financial, but she already knew that. Right? I'm tired of the gaslighting, twisting my words around. I can say something, she'll twist my words around like it's a damn, like it's a Rubik's Cube. Just twist that shit all over the place. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of keep on explaining myself. She'll have a concern. I'll explain myself, and then she'll keep asking me the same. She'll keep repeating the same shit that I already gave her an answer to. Well, you said this, and I said, okay, yeah, I did say that, but you're ignoring the fact. Like, one time I told her, I said, listen, if you're gonna keep disrespecting me, I don't care what happens to you. And she said, you told me you don't care what happens to me. I said, yeah, I said that, but I said if you keep disrespecting me. That's what I said. I didn't say that I just never cared for you. I said if you're going to continue to keep on disrespecting me and getting in my face, pointing your finger in my face, yelling at me, cussing me out, then if something happens to you, I'm not finna help you, or I'm not finna care what happens to you. Yes, I did say that. Only if you disrespect me. If you're appreciative, you're nice, I'm gonna help you if you need help. One time I was taking her to get some medicine, and while I'm helping her, while I'm trying to help cure her ailments, she gonna say something along the lines of, I forgot what she said word for word, but it was pretty much, she was basically saying that she felt like I was the reason that she was getting sick. Like it had something to do with my spirit or my energy. It was me that was making her be sick. And I'm like, you think I'm the reason? You think I'm the reason that you're sick? That you're getting sick? I'm the reason? Then one time she said it was my friends. Then she said it's my mom and my brothers. We're all doing witchcraft and black magic on her. That's why she's having bad luck with certain things in her life, because we're doing witchcraft. No accountability. Even if somehow, if things happen to her, it's my fault. I don't know shit about no witchcraft. I'm constantly being accused of cheating. Even the times where we broke up, she's still accusing me. Why are you talking to other girls? Why are you talking to other girls? I'm like, well, we ain't even together at this point of time. She keeps saying how she ain't attracted to me, this, and that, but she keep worrying if I'm talking to other women. But she says she ain't attracted to me. She don't want me. She wants a woman. She wants a man that got more money. She want a buff dude. It's weird shit. But then if she thinks I'm talking to another girl, she'll question me. Oh yeah, I know you're talking to other women. Well, you say you didn't want me. You don't give me no pussy. I ain't busting no nuts around this fat motherfucker. What are you talking about? It's weird. It's like she flip-flops. It's like 1 minute she want me, then she don't. But even though she don't want me, she don't want me. She don't want no one else to have me. She doesn't want anybody else to have me. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being cussed out, disrespected. She disrespected me today. That's why I'm making this video. I had accidentally dropped some water on the floor. And she gonna say, hey, listen, I ain't your maid. I know your leg's messed up, but that doesn't mean I'm your maid. You need to get it together and da-da-da. I'm like, well, damn. I'm sorry that that I accidentally spilled something and, I didn't get to it in time, or my bad. A person with common sense, okay. Because, now my leg's getting better over time. But the first couple days, I was making some messes around the house. And even the house still isn't fully clean right now, because it's hard for me to bend down and get on, bend my legs and grab stuff and do stuff like that. It's hard for me to do it. So the house is a little dirty. My mom came and cleaned a little bit a couple days back, but I'm having a hard time cleaning because my legs fucked up. But she complaining that certain things is dirty, but I'm like, dude, my legs fucked up, dude. Now, a person with common sense will be like, okay, his legs fucked up, that's why certain things is kind of dirty. Let me actually pick up his slack and let me help him do this. Or let me not complain about it. It's only a temporary injury. It's not lifelong. Let me just shut the fuck up and let me help this motherfucker, or let me just wait till he gets fully recovered so he can clean up after himself better. Getting him, talking, disrespecting me. Well, I ain't disrespect. Not just having no concern or no understanding of why certain things is a little bit dirty. Right? Being ungrateful, like always. Prior to the injury, she'll change her number all the time. And I tried texting her a few times. She said, "Oh, you gotta text my iCloud." And I texted because I needed some help with a couple things. This is before the injury. I needed help, and she didn't answer the fucking phone. But she'd be laughing with her friends and family on her phone. But when I need help, and even when my mom tries to contact her, who my mom is her landlord for the time, she don't answer the phone. The two dudes who she said was just her friend, platonically, right after we break up, she tells me that they're one of them is they flirting back and forth, and she's sending him nudes and blah blah blah. But then when I say, "Well, was you always doing that?" She got offended and started yelling at me because I was trying to question her on, okay, was y'all always doing that? Because why is it right after we break? The dude who is just a friend that you said, oh, he's just a friend of mine, you saying you sending him nudes. But recently she gonna say, oh, I was just trolling you. I was just playing with you. I didn't really do nothing with him. I was just playing. But every time when she gets mad, she always says that she could get this dude to buy her this and take her here, and this dude would treat her better than me and blah. But I'm like, if that's your friend, why you keep on saying that every time you get mad? It's a little suspicious. So I'm not saying she cheated on me, but it's a little suspicious. That's what I'm saying. That you every time you get mad, you keep on mentioning this dude's name. Right? And she knew this dude since she been in high school. Well, I'm like, if you want this dude so bad, get with him. And you know, and according to her, this dude likes her. So if he got more money, he this and that, get with him and leave me alone. And quit throwing him in my face every time you get pissed. Go get with him and leave me the fuck alone. If I'm not up to your standards, leave me alone. Oh, when I get this job, I'm finna leave you. She got a new job, she's still here. Oh, well, I'm finna leave in August. She keeps on pushing the dates back of when she's gonna leave. If she's not going to August, I'm leaving. If she's not gone, I'm gone. I've tried for the past over damn near, because she didn't start acting like a bitch a little bit until October. That was when the bitch started to come out. It was October. She moved here in June. October was when the bitch shit started to come out just a little bit. That's where it started, and then it got worse over time. She's a bitch. I'm sorry. It sucks that I have to say that. I don't want to have to use that word, but it's the truth, man. It is what it is, man. So another mistake that I'm not doing, I would never be in a relationship, live together with somebody, and I don't have the means to move out whenever, because honestly, I would have left her in December of 2024. That would have been the time I would have packed my shit and left, because that was at the height of her bitch behavior, December 2024. And it's like I don't want to walk around somebody, oh, let me walk on eggshells. Let me not try to piss her off because I don't want her to yell at me and cuss me out. I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that. I have to tiptoe in my Jordans. You know, I gotta tiptoe around this motherfucker because I don't want her to get mad and yell at me and cuss me the fuck out. And yell and stop and slam the door. I don't got time for that shit, man. She wasn't like this when I met her. When I first met her, she was like, man, some shit I never felt before from a female. She was cool for, I met her in February. Or no, I think I met her late January. She was cool February, March, April, May, June. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. She was cool for, that's 9 months? For 9 months, she was straight. After that, it got worse and worse and worse and worse. Now, right now, how she is right now, she's actually calmed down a lot, but every so often she still disrespects my big ass, man. When I ask her, can she help me with something, she don't do it. She don't answer the phone. She don't answer my phone calls when I need help with something. Oh, because I paid the bills for 14 months. I said, hey, listen. If you want me to pay you back, I got you. I can't give you the cash up front, but I'll pay all the bills. I got you. I said, okay, I'll pay all the bills. But even though I offered to pay all the bills, she would still she'll still give my mom half of the rent when I offer to pay all the bills, but she'll keep saying, oh, you still owe me money. Well, I said I offered to pay all the bills. You keep sending my mom money. You know? Because how I see it, you may say, oh, well, how about you just, you may say, because because what am I trying to say? Because I don't have extra money, like I can't pay the full rent and then give her $350 on top of that. So I might as well just, cause she didn't give me, when she was paying the rent for 14 months, she was paying my half on the rent. So the money that I owe you, okay, I'll take that money and put it towards the rent. Right? But she'll still keep paying it. Paying her half, because, I would still pay my half. But I don't know, man. She's very bad with money. She'll spend her money on stuff that's not important, but then complain that she is having a hard time saving money. But when I offer her a financial budget, she don't follow it. I need a leader to guide me, but when I try to guide her, she don't listen. I'm tired of it, man. I'm better than this. When we first met, when she first got down here, oh, we finna go here. We finna go out to eat. We finna go here and go there. Go to the pumpkin patch. Go to the movies. Go. But we barely spend time together. And I don't want to spend time with her no more based on how she acts. Most of the time, she sits in that room and just stays in there. Don't ask, hey, do you need help with something? Is there anything I can assist you with? Are you good today? What's going on with you? She said that a few times, but she doesn't say it that much. So, now, like I said, I would like the absolute height of her bitchiness, where she was acting like a straight up bitch, was December all the way up until I forgot, but somewhere in 2015. So now she's not at the height of her bitchiness, but now she just She, for the most part, she just ignores me. Even when I try to ask her a question, she don't stand there and listen to let me ask. She'll just keep walking. I don't got time for stuff like, and it's not like I'm trying to bother her and keep trying to irritate her. Some things I have to tell her something. She don't want to listen to it. As a woman that I'm dealing with needs to follow my lead. If she can't do that, she need to get the fuck out of here. If she's not going by August, I'm gone. I'm done with this shit. I'm over this shit. So to that trolling ass motherfucker, oh yeah, tell her to come get with me. Yeah, you can have her, dude. You can have her. Cause she is bad. She fine. I ain't gonna take it away from her. She bad as fuck. Brown skin, big lips, nice curve. She got curves, nice chest, nice hey, she bad. But you know what's also bad? Her personality. So if you want it, go for it. She gonna be, at some point in time, she'll be bitching at you. Motherfuck you, man. She'll be yelling at you, yelling in your eardrum, cussing you the fuck out. So you can have her, man. Go for it. I don't give a fuck no more. I'm over it. I'm done. Yes, I still do. I still have love for her because I've been dealing with her for 2 years. So I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't. I'm not gonna say I don't care about her, but at the same time, she gotta go, man. One of us gotta go at this point. I can't keep dealing with this no more. I can't. I try to keep the peace. I try to fucking, you know, help her and be there for her. But no matter what I do, she gonna keep disrespecting me, keep running her mouth, man. I say, listen, don't get in my face. She got in my face again. And you and that. I'm like, hey, get out of my face. She still keeps doing it. I can't deal with this no more, man. I can't. I can't deal with it no more. I shouldn't even be making this video because what I thought I had in the beginning, I thought it was magical. I thought it was some Lucky Charm cereal type shit, just some magical lucky shit. But I was fooled. She got comfortable. She got used to me. She got comfortable. When you live with the woman, women start to, they get bored with you. They see your face every day. They know your routine. That bores them. A woman don't want to know your routine. They want to guess, oh, what does he do? What does he do each day? She got bored of a young nigga. She got bored. She likes a little bit of drama, which a lot of women do. A lot of women actually like, because I've even had girls tell me this. I've had girls say that they like to argue. I've had 2 girls tell me that. I like to argue. And I said, why? She said, well, because after we're done, we can have some good sex afterwards. Or I guess it's called makeup sex. We can have some good makeup sex after that. I'm like, that's some toxic ass shit, man. So a lot of women, they actually like to argue. That is their form of entertainment. Why do you think a lot of girls like to watch Bad Girls Club and Basketball Wives and shit like that? Where all the motherfuckers throwing drinks on that and all that arguing. Because that's what a lot of girls like to do. They like to bitch and nag and that's what they like to do. That's why before you meet somebody, you need to do a thorough investigation. Because if you're around somebody long enough, they'll start to expose their true character. Because they can't hide it for too long. I don't like to argue. Honestly, I even think my own mom likes to argue a little bit. Because when I used to live with her, she would just start an argument for nothing sometimes. So I think even my own mom is like that a little bit. That's why I kind of keep her at a distance a little bit too. I'm just being real about it. So I don't got time for that. I don't like to argue. I don't got time for arguing. At the age now, the only thing that needs to be happening is a discussion. You talk, and then I'll respond to what you're saying. You respond to what I'm saying, and we agree or we will agree to disagree. No arguing. No yelling, no name calling, no none of that shit. Too old for that. So if I'm dealing with if I'm dealing with anybody that feels the need to start yelling and name calling, I need to remove myself from the situation. Because we too old for stuff like that. But you dumb black motherfucker. You know, too old for that bullshit. So, this situation that I'm currently in, I am better than this situation. I can do better than this. I don't have super high expectations. Like, like women have, certain girls, you got to be a millionaire. You got to have this, and that. But I'm above getting into arguments with someone or someone who feels the need to get into argument with me and name call me. I'm above that. I'm better than that. Yes, I'm not rich. I'm not a multi-millionaire, but I deserve better than that. I'm not saying that somebody can't check me. I'm not saying somebody can't come to me with their concerns. But what I am above is people cussing me out and disrespecting me because they mad about something. I'm above that. So going forward, I'm going to have a low tolerance with stuff like that. I'm not finna deal with that long term. I'll give a girl a few passes. Okay, she says something rude to me. Okay, I'll give her a couple passes. She keep doing it, I'm gone. I put up with way more bullshit than what I should have. Way too much bullshit than what I should have. I'm not doing this shit no more. Because it's stupid. It's arguments over stuff that's not that serious. If she's not going in August, I'm gone. It's that simple. I don't got time for this, man. I don't got time for it. Or if anything else happens, I may leave before that. This is it. I don't got no time for that, man. Tired of it. You can say, hey, listen, can you stop talking to me like that? She gonna still keep running her fucking mouth, still keep talking shit. There's nothing, even though you say, hey, can you stop doing that? She gonna still keep doing it. If she ain't going in August, I'm gone. This is it. If somebody not listening to what you saying, the best thing you could do is you gotta leave. If you told somebody, hey, listen, can you stop disrespecting, and they still keep doing it, you got to leave. There's nothing you can do about that. I'm too old for stuff like that. I'm about to be 20. I'm almost 30 years old out here. Still got some motherfucker. Still got somebody talking shit. I don't got time for that stupid shit. Shit, even people in my family, in their 30s and 40s, they still arguing. And they 40-something years old. I think it's childish to argue even when you're in your 20s, let alone I'm 45, arguing with somebody. I don't got time for that shit. That's childish shit. I'm tired of it, man. Now she on some Christian shit. She trying to preach to me the Bible and shit. I'm like, where did this come from? You used to be anti-religion. Now you trying to be on some Jesus shit. I'm like, what? This girl's got too many red flags, man. I'm tired of it, man. If she's not gone by August, I'm gone. I got a car now. I would live in my fucking car. I will be gone. I'm gonna miss this AC. Summertime, I'm gonna miss this AC. I'm gonna miss having this refrigerator. But I can't take this shit no more. I haven't smacked the shit out of her. I try my hardest not to yell and cuss. But I can't be in this situation no more. It's not as bad as it was during late 2024, but it's still not good, man. I can't take this no more. Then when it came to me convincing my mom to let her stay here, she and I said, hey, you should be grateful about this. She said, well, you ain't the only person that I could have stayed with. That was what she actually said. And there were times, like, there were certain moments where she'll be cool, let's say if we get back on good terms, we'll be on good terms for like a couple of days, maybe like a week max, and then right back on bad terms again. So majority of the time we're on bad terms, and we'll only be on good terms briefly. And I'm tired of it. It's like, bruh, it's like, I ain't trying to deal with you being a bitch for 2 months and then I get 1 week of you being good. So every 2 months you may be good for like a few days to a week. Right? Like I said, when I first met her, she was great. She was great. Right? She gave me $1,000. She held the house down for 14 months, but then she said I gotta pay her back. So it wasn't like she was just doing it just to benefit, It wasn't like she was just doing it just to do it. She was calculating, because every time she pays something, she wants to calculate. Oh, she wants to calculate every damn thing. It's like, if you're with somebody and they're slacking in something, you're just supposed to help them just because that's your partner. You're not supposed to calculate every little thing that you did for, like if I have a woman and I'm helping her with shit, I'm not finna calculate, oh, I did this, that, and oh, you gotta pay me back for all of that. I'm just supposed to do it because I'm your man. But when she do something, she want to calculate everything she does. That's why I don't even want to ask her for help no more. Cause all she gonna do is say that I owe her some shit back. Right? So it's pathetic, man. I'm tired of it, man. I'm just better than this shit. You feel me? Like, this was a learning experience. I appreciate some of the things she's taught me, whether it was directly or indirectly. But yeah, this is my last stand. Right? I appreciate the contribution to my music because she's a talented artist, but I can't put up with this no more. So August, if she's not gone, I'm gone. Officially. I can't do it no more. I don't want to be around a woman where they're not happy to see me. Like when I come in the house from work, she don't say, "Oh, hi, hi, how are you doing?" She ain't happy to see me when she'll just ignore me. And back, because there used to be a point in time where I used to kind of try to make her, even when she was acting like a bitch, there would be times where I would try to, bring some good energy. I say, hey, how you doing? And I'll try to make her laugh and try to do certain things to uplift the mood. But then after a while, I'm like, man, I ain't finna keep doing this shit. This is pathetic. If a person is so fucking miserable and they acting like a bitch, I'm not finna try to make them feel better all the time, especially when they're talking to me like shit. You feel me? So I just stopped doing that shit. I used to always knock on her door. Hey, are you okay? What's going on with you mentally? I used to always check and see how she was doing mentally, but I stopped doing that shit. After a while. I don't got time for this shit. That's why I said in my older video, a dog doesn't, every time you come home from work, that dog's happy to see you. The dog ain't looking at you like with a fucking frown on his face. She's a pretty woman, but she has more fucking faces like this than faces like this. I don't got time for that shit. I know this world's fucked up. I'm not expecting someone to be happy all the time, because I ain't happy all the time. But I can at least smile sometimes. I'm not always like this 24/7. I know everyone got their problems. Every girl you meet gonna have some problems. Every man that you meet is gonna have problems. We all got problems, whether it's financially, mentally. Maybe some people got past trauma. Some people got health problems. People, we all got some form of a problem in this world. But at the same time, I can't keep allowing passes for your bad behavior just because you got problems in your life. Whatever that may be. Just because you got problems, you taking that shit out on me. And she even told me one time, oh, I'm taking out my stresses on you. She told me that shit before. I'm taking out my problems on you. I don't got time for that. I'm sorry that you're going through whatever you're going through, but that don't give you a pass to treat me like shit because you got your own problems. That doesn't give you a pass. If I got problems, I can't go out into the world, treat people like shit because I have a problem. Whether I'm depressed or whether I'm sick or whatever, I can't go out in the world and start treating people like shit because I have my own issues. They got issues too. That ain't a excuse. I can understand, but it's not an excuse. It don't give you a pass to be a bitch because, oh, I got problems. I can't put up with this no more. I'm tired of it. This is my last straw. You know. I didn't know, damn, okay, I had a little problem picking up stuff. I ain't your maid. I never said you was my maid. But if you understand that I'm a little hurt, you should understand, okay, he's having a hard time getting to it. So either let me do it for him, or if not, let me just keep it dirty until he gets healed, and then he can do it himself. Whatever you prefer. But don't not have no goddamn understanding of what someone's being fucked up. Most of the time when she speaks to me, it always seems like she's mad about some shit. It's never like, hey, how you doing today? It's always like she's pissed. It's like I don't need to be around a girl like that. Obviously, I understand, you know, if you're with somebody, you're going to see them through all 4 seasons. You're going to see them happy, mad, sad. I'm not saying she got to be happy 24/7. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, I need some more good energy coming off a woman. Like, she'll literally sit in that room for days and don't say nothing to me. Which I'm fine. Like I said, not due to the fact that she's a bitch. I'm fine I'm fine with the fact she don't say shit to me. But that wasn't my expectation when she came down here. She gonna stay in the room and barely speak to me. If I need help with something, she ain't gonna do it. Or if she does do it, she gonna help me and then she gonna bitch and rather than just doing it and not complaining about it. I don't got time for this shit. I don't know any person in a relationship that is cool. I mean, we ain't together no more, but she'll be on some flip-floppy shit. She'll say stuff like she don't want me, but then she'll be mad if she thinks I'm talking to somebody else. But she just says she don't want me. She ain't attracted to me. I'm broke. I'm too fat. I'm too this. I'm too that. But if she think I'm talking to another woman, she'll get mad at me. While I'm going months without getting pussy. I told her, I'm a man, dude. I gotta get, and I don't want pussy all the time. It's not like I want it all the fucking time. Four times a month. That's how much I really, or at the minimum 2 times, but preferably 4 times a month. That's how much I want to get my dick satisfied. I told her that. She still doesn't do it, and hey, it's her right. She don't have to do nothing that she don't want to do. I'm not gonna force her to do anything. But what I'm saying is, if you don't want to do it, don't get mad if you think I'm talking to another woman, because you ain't doing what you supposed to do. You barely speak to me. You always bitching at me. You don't fuck me. What the fuck I'm supposed to do? Just sit here and just be lonely and you ain't doing shit? She'll watch my videos where I say, oh, I'm dealing with loneliness, and she don't try to consult. She don't say, oh, damn, this man is lonely. Let me try to comfort this black motherfucker. Let me try to, talk to him, give him my body to make him feel comfortable. She don't do that, but she'll complain if she thinks I'm talking to another woman. I know you're talking to another. But what does it matter? You ain't doing that. You're not doing nothing for me. I'm fine with paying all the bills. If she says that, if she keeps saying, oh, for the 14 months that I paid the rent, You gotta pay me that shit back. Fine, I'll do it. Fine. Even though a person that's with you, they shouldn't be calculating or stuff like that, but it is what it is. Okay, fine. But when I need help with other things, you can at least help me with other things I need help with. And answer the motherfucking phone when I call and I need help with something. And don't ignore me. But when it's the dude that she said got more money than me, she surely answers his motherfucking phone call. She makes sure she answers his phone call, but when I answer call, she don't answer the phone. I don't got time for this flip-flopping shit. She don't want me, but she don't want nobody else to have me. I'm supposed to just be sitting here in limbo with nobody because of her. Oh, she's selfish. I don't want you, T.Sizzle, but I don't want to see no other girl fucking you either. I ain't gonna fuck you, but I don't want no other girl to fuck you either. That's selfish as fuck. You want to have your cake and eat it too. I don't got time for this dumb shit. Flip-flopping. She'll be cool for like 3 days and then she go right back being a bitch again. I don't got time for that. Where I'm cool most of the time. Like, if a person is around me and you got good energy, I'm gonna be cool most of the time. And if there's a time where I'm feeling kind of unstable, I'll just be by myself until it calms down. Because we all got times where we feel pissed off or we feel a little unstable. So if it's a time I'm feeling like that, I'll just be to myself and stay to myself. I don't got time to be around somebody who's pissed off and angry all the time. I don't got time for that. I don't want to live in the same house of a woman. Like, you as a man, right? You want to live in the same house of a fine ass woman, thick as hell. She's smelling good, looking good, but she don't want to fuck you. Hey, I'm good with that shit. I'm good, especially if y'all already. Cause I asked her before we got to, I said, hey, listen, I said, what's your sex drive? She said, well, when I'm single, I think she said it's like a 5 or a 4, but if I get with somebody, it's off the charts. Yeah, it was off the charts for a couple months, and then that shit fell down. At first, we was fucking every single day, but that's only because, you know, it was a new experience, and it was, you know, all of that tension was built up. I mean, so I already expected for it to calm down a little bit. That's fine. But I didn't expect for me to go months and months without getting some. I don't got time for shit like that. Especially when I already communicated. She already saw my videos. She already saw my videos where I talked about booty holes and all this. She already saw that shit. She already knows that I need to fuck. I'm not a nympho. I don't got to fuck every single day. But at some point in time, I need some pussy. She already knew that. I already told her that. But she don't want to do it. I don't got time for shit like that. I ain't doing that shit. And then there's a few times where she kind of hinted that in the future she may want to get married to me. She didn't say it, but she kind of hinted towards it. And in my mind, I'm like, why the fuck would I get married? Because she said something like, oh, well, we ain't married. And I'm like, what? When you marry somebody that is already doing marriage material stuff prior to getting married. You don't, like, if you're not fucking me now, what makes you think you gonna start doing it if we get married? You ain't doing this shit now. So you're gonna magically become a freak once you get married? I doubt it. I'm tired of this shit. I even said, hey, listen, you know, shit. if you don't want to do anything as far as leaving the house, because I ain't gonna lie, sometimes, I'm kind of, I'm kind of skeptical of leaving the house, because first and foremost, every time you leave the house, it's so fucking expensive to do anything. And then on top of that, I don't like being around a whole bunch of people and shit. So I said, hey, listen, even if you don't want to leave the house, we can at least do stuff in the house. We can at least, do things in the house. She don't want to do that. She wants to stay in the room and just be to herself all the time. And that's fine. But it's like, I didn't bring you down here just for you to be to yourself all the fucking time. Yes, we all need time to ourselves. We all need our alone time. But I didn't bring you down here for you to be by yourself 90% of the fucking time. What person in a relationship wants to be with somebody who's in their room 90% of the time? No one wants that shit. That's fucking boring as fuck. Let me get with a girl and I'm in my room all the time. She talks to me. She want to speak to me. I'm like, I don't like women. I like men. Get away from me. And I'm in the room. That's boring. That's a justifiable for her to want to break up with me, because that's boring as fuck. No relationship is perfect, but no relationship, I don't know no relationship like that. That shit is boring as shit. I'm gonna stay in my room all day. I'm not gonna speak to you. I'm not gonna do nothing to you. She told me that her last apartment, she had to pay $1,100 for a month, $1,100 a month for rent. All her bills was in the thousands. When she moved down here, she's drastically cutting back her expenses from what it used to be. But somehow she's still unable to save money because of her financial decisions. And I'm trying to tell her, hey, listen, bro, like, if you stop doing this and this, I'm not saying that you got to be super fucking strict with your money, but there's certain things you're doing that if you stop, you'll have extra money. That's why she's so adamant on me wanting to have me pay all the bills, because she's bad with her money, to where she wants a person who works 20 hours a week making 15 an hour to pay all the fucking bills. And she makes more than me and works more hours than me. But she want a nigga who makes 15 an hour working 20 to 25 hours a week to pay all the bills. And she make more than me. And in my opinion, I think whoever makes more money should pay most of the bills, because you make it more. Whether it's the man or the woman. I don't care about none of these red pill, oh, the man always supposed to pay all the bills. Man, fuck that shit. Whoever makes more should pay more. Now, if y'all make even, then y'all should pay even. But if someone makes more, whether it's the man or the woman, they should pay not all the bills, more than the other person. Facts. So if I'm with a woman and let's say I'm making more money than her, okay, I pay the rent, you pay the utility bill. If you make more money than me, okay, you pay the rent, I'll pay the utility bill, and I'll do other stuff to kind of help out with other things. That's how it's supposed to be. I don't got time dealing with a girl like this who think, oh, even though I make more than you, you still got to pay most of the shit. It's like, what kind of shit is that? It's pathetic. I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm tired of it. If she ain't gone by August, I'm gone. I can't do this shit no more. I'm tired of it. Like, even yesterday, I had brought in some groceries in the house, and she offered to help me put them in the kitchen, but she had you need help? Yeah, I'll take it. Like, she was like pissed. Like, she looked like she was just like, like, she didn't want to do it, but she still did it because she saw that I was kind of struggling. So I mean, I can appreciate it, but where's the smiles? Where's the, oh, you need help with that? I got you. Man, I'll take it. I'm just tired of it. I mean, that's a minor thing. It's not nothing major, but it's like she is just repulsed of me. And if you repulsed of me, I don't need to be around you. I don't want someone around me who's just doesn't want nothing to do with me at all. You're supposed to be, I mean, I understand, when you live around someone for too long, you kind of get used to them. I ain't saying you got to be, hey, how you doing, T.Sizzle? I ain't saying you got to be fucking super excited like that to see a nigga, but damn, at least say, at least want to see somebody, you know what I'm saying? She don't care about seeing me like that for real. I don't got time for this dumb shit, man. I need to get my big ass up out of like August, man. If she ain't gone, I'm gone, man. I can't do this shit no more. That's all I got. That's all I got to say. I'm out.